Liberia will rise again. Nations will come to your rising. I prophesy, kingdom will come to your life. Together, let's keep your peace. What's in unity, we will build our nation. Arise, Liberia, arise. Arise, and take your place. Whatever
Oh, yes. The flag of Liberia is flying high in the sky. It symbolizes oneness, unity, and peace. The flag of Liberia also shows loyalty. What a way to welcome you to the Tuesday's edition of Bits and Pieces of Voice of Liberia 104.1 with the nation's heavenly J, Emmanuel Jala Griffey III. Remember Jala Griffey chapter 1 verse 1. Let's talk and talk and talk, and never shall we fight. Fighting shall never be our portion. This is the only country that you and I cannot be deported from. We commit crimes, we are punished by the law, or the laws of the land. But you will not be deported from this land. This is the mother's land. So many things to talk about this afternoon. Violent clashes in Lofa County, in Johnstown, Lofa County. Courtroom, the courthouse there, and the police station have been burned down. They have been reportedly burned down by angry crowd. It's killed in a mysterious way. He's a whistleblower. He alarmed that a female that was killed on New Year Day was killed by two other persons who named he diverged. The suspects were grabbed and brought to Dugumani Town. Yeah, no, Dugumani Town is around Johnstown. That could be a climb by itself. So Johnstown falls on Dugumani climb. And so he was placed in a sin cell with the guys he accused. But I've heard it say it was not safe for him. Move him from amongst the two guys. But amongst the two guys, took him to another place, and next day he was discovered dead. Bruises on his body. And you see the images that I saw. You saw him hanging with a nectar on his neck. He hung himself, according to them. But there are bruises on his body. There are reports now that villagers are announcing to their friends and from other villages to assemble to avenge the death of their son. While our daughter being killed and the suspect arrested, Then he is a whistleblower. You're talking amongst the guys who killed him allegedly, killed a woman allegedly. But let's say his body is found with bruises on it. 2 houses were burned in the woman town. If all goes well, our Lofa County informer Mason Colley will join me to give us update what happened in Lofa. The student unification party, the soup on the hill, Capitol Hill right here, challenges Joseph Newman Parker government to open a UL before January 18, 2025, or else there'll be no sooner in Liberia. The guy said there'll be no sooner, meaning they will disrupt the sooner. But how are these UL students receiving the news about the appointment of Dr. Leyi Mapoya, the lady who has been appointed as the UL president? What are the faculty talking about as well? I will endeavor to speak to the faculty spokesperson, even pattern hopefully tomorrow. But welcome to the show. You are joining us on our live Facebook feed. Leave your comments, I'll read them for you. Deputy House Speaker Thomas Pangai Fala proposes a retreat for lawmakers and staff of the House of Representatives to address division within the House of Representatives. Thomas Fala thinks this will promote unity and reconciliation amongst people in the legislature, especially in the lower house. Liberian government gives scam boys, gasoline sellers on the sidewalk, up to the 15th of January to remove their cans from the road, or else they will be arrested and prosecuted for posing danger to the lives of people. What does this mean for the can boys? Throwing them out of business, creating more unemployment, making enemies within, creating more criminals, because an idle mind is the devil's workshop. We shall look at that as well. Kudos to the government of Liberia. As the LERC drops tariffs on LEC token for Bong and Nima County. Kudos to the LERC about clock cutter, Manya clock cutter. We shall look at that. With this, extend to other areas, especially Monserrado, that is well populated. They're talking so high in Monserrado. You pay more money and you get less token. Welcome to the show. I'm the nation's head. My name is Jala Grayfield. Remember Jala Grayfield chapter 1 verse 1. Let's talk and talk and talk. And now shall we fight? Irrespective of our political differences, our social diversities, our economic imbalance. Let's not fight. Let's talk. Talking shall make it better.
The Declaration of Independence was signed in 1847. 11 days before we are known as First Republic, the Lone Star shining evermore.
Let me start by recognizing some of the guys who have joined us live on our feed. Fatu Sherry said, good afternoon, Jala. Thanks for the good work you do. Prosperity, Derek Yoki. Good afternoon from my aunt, big brother, Jala. I'm watching from Abu Dhabi, the UAE. Waka P and Tamendo. Good morning, the nation's Heavenly J. And thanks for the program. Watching from Providence, Rhode Island. May the Almighty Allah bless the motherland. Waka P and Tamendo. Where is the New Year? Hope the New Year comes today. Murphy Hine. I'm watching from District 9, where one of the best lawmakers, named Representative Foko. Greetings to my Uncle Sal Foko. Mohammed Kale, the Rule of Law Caucus Gode, Waka Okamara. Good evening, Big Brother Jala. Chairman BK Kane. I'm watching from an end. Sorry for that. We're trying to introduce this one as we bring in more of the comments
I'm
coming.
feeling the vibes with originalhits.com.
Download your favorite song at originalhits.com.
Moses Bakima. Good afternoon, sir. I'm following from Jacobtown Community. Thanks very much for the show. Emmanuel Ricks. Good afternoon, Jala. I'm following you from Jamaica Road, Basildon in District 13. Emmanuel T. Dixon. Watching for Kigali, Rwanda. Emmanuel T. Dixon, welcome to the show. Robert P. H. Pope. Watching from Banga City. Dr. Thomas W. Taylor Jr. Following from Police Academy Community. While Matthew Sunday Kalawola is jumping from Nima County. Matthew Sunday Kalawoli. Live from Sinker, he said. Joe Wilson, greetings, sir. I'm watching from a comfortable residence in GSA Road. While Luscious Sigme, Lucky, good afternoon, Bits and Pieces. I'm following you live on Cowell, that's Conga rather. Finishers by Junior, watching from Nikru Town, Alahaji Patasoa Junior. My nephew there, good afternoon, Alahaji Patasoa Junior. Good afternoon, sir. This is Patasoa Junior. I'm following live from Conga Town. Greet your father for me and say welcome to you, daddy. The uncle say good afternoon to you. Welcome. Simeon Tokalan, Washington Johnsonville Jala, Christopher Franklin Alve Jr. Good afternoon, my dear friend and big brother Jala Griffield. I'm watching from Accra, Ghana. Nathan Cameron Gamot Sr. I'm following from Conakry, Guinea. Mange Bagele, watching from Benjamin City. Isa Kamara, watching from Sese Community in Painesville. Isa Kamara, Elisha Ross, watching live from Buchanan City. David Ben Jr. Join us from somewhere in the Rare Hill community. Alosha Sigbe Lake, watching from somewhere. Thanks for the update. Alosha Sigbe Lake says that. While Joe Wilson said, please extend my pre-birthday to me. January 19th is my birthday, big brother. Joe Wilson, good afternoon and happy birthday to you. Happy pre-birthday to you. J. Kadawia Alexander Tote Sr. Good morning to you, Jala. I hope you are having a great time. Want to let you know that I'm currently watching for the state of Minnesota, and I'm completely absorbed in what you are discussing. It is fascinating to see you back. I see you tackle such significant and significant national issue, and find myself glued to my electronic device, eager to hear your insight. Your ability to engage with these pressing concerns is currently and truly commendable, and I appreciate the depth you bring to the show. Thank you, Jay. Alexander Totti Jr., a senior rather. Damon Ballet Wayne. Good afternoon, media veteran. I'm watching live and direct from the South Side Door community. While Jonas C. Tepo has joined us. Welcome to the show. Leave your comments. I'll read them for you later as the show progresses. As the show progresses, I'll read them for you. Those who don't have a smartphone and you cannot make it to the phone lines, send your text messages to 0770-560-560. Let me welcome George. He is my young presenter who is here with the cash giveaway. Let's know what's happening today, George.
Yes, Jala. Yes, Jala, thank you. And I'm glad to be here this afternoon. It's just I'm done with the weather, the cool. It's not easy.
not easy.
Yeah, you can listen to the voice. But today I'm giving out $3,000. So you need to play now, start to play now. I'm giving out 3,000 Liberian dollars, and the code to play is *799# OK, and you select number 8 for Voice of Liberia. Once you do that, the list of radio stations will appear. Select number 8 and put in your 100 Liberian dollars or 70 cents US and stand a chance to win 3,000 Liberian dollars. *799# OK. Select number 8 for Voice of Liberia. Put in your 100 Liberian dollars, and of course, you stand a chance to win 3,000 Liberian dollars this afternoon.
All right. So as the show goes on, he will keep announcing the cash giveaway. The more you play, the more you win.
Yeah,
You gotta wait for a time interval. You play one after the other. It gives you the opportunity and puts you in the best position to be a winner.
Sure.
Yeah. So there's something going on in Lofa County. Let me welcome Mr. Stephen Fala Jr. He's on Lofa County. Do you watch him from somewhere? What Jonas see, Tepi, I recognized you earlier. So right now, as we speak, in a village called Dugamai, where my big brother and friend, a Liberian medical doctor, comes from, Dr. V. Vayangba, Bakpanara, sorry for that. This morning, I was greeted by a couple of concerns and calls from Lofa County that Dugamai, which is believed to be a chiefdom or clan where Johnson falls honor in Lofa County, was engulfed with serious tension. So on New Year Day, a lady was found dead with parts extracted, and this young man called Yakpawulo Monsimain was on a hunting expedition, and he saw the killers of this woman. He alarmed as a whistleblower, and authorities, they arrested these people. 2 of them were brought in the city. Let me welcome Pepe Neve. Mr. Neve Kotu, how are you? I'm watching from Monrovia. I hope to see you this week. Yes, we can see you this week, Neve. And so 2 of them were brought to town. And so I'm told the police station in Johnstown got burned and the courthouse there got burned. Because what happened, the authorities there, they arrested the culprits, brought them and placed them in the same cell where they put the guy who gave them the information, he was also incarcerated. So, but for some of them who were level-headed said, no, you cannot put these accused people and the man who is a whistleblower in the same place. If he stays there, they'll murder him. So let's move him from here. In the full glare of the people, Mr. Yakpawulo Monsimain was removed from that cell and taken somewhere else by the authorities in Johnstown. A day after, the lifeless body of Yakpawulo Monsimain is found where he was kept. Something like a rope, like a lapper tied to his neck, but on his body are bruises that somebody uses steel rock to juke somebody in the skin, piercing somebody with it. That's a gruesome picture I saw, and I have it. But because of the sake of Facebook regulation, I cannot put it up. I tried to pull it up later, I took it down because of the regulation that comes with it. As we speak now, the villagers now, they are moving from one place to the other, collecting their friends to move into Dugomai, where they burned 2 horses. And they burned the police station in Johnstown, and they also burned the courthouse. They want justice to be served because why would this man who is a whistleblower, who allegedly saw these people killing this woman and taking her pass away, is arrested and placed in a scene cell with these people, and after they have raised concern, he's removed from the prison where he was, and next day he's found dead. So they think that is a foul play. That authorities who arrested them know about his demise, because they think that he has any information that they think he will divert. And we diverted those information, it means that he will implicate other people. So they had him arrested, placed in jail. Later, they took him from the airport in another cell. His body was found in the prison cell. So the citizens around Dugomai feel that there are some people in Blofa who know about this young man who died in the police cell. The two other guys, the suspects, have been taken to Benjamin, according to my informer. If Mason Colley picks his phone, I will talk to him to give us some synopsis or gist of what happening there. But I'm told the people are running helter-skelter. At some point this morning was tense. And we encourage the government to move in. The John security in Benjamin. Johnson is along the route. I think it's coming from Benjamin. It's from between Zozo and Benjamin. I don't know the exact location, but I think that's where it is. So the people are agitated. But I don't know why all of this killing. I thought they said when election coming at the time, you start killing people, taking a pass for positions. But elections are finished. A government is in place. People are still killing people that strike their body parts for medicine. Did we say there are people who are around who say one job, so they are bent on causing these kind of troubles and killing people to make medicine so that Joseph can appoint them? These are the questions that come to my mind. But I will endeavor later to talk to Mason Colley. His phone is off, but I will try to talk to Mason Colley if he picks the phone. I want to do it bit by bit. Let me try his number again. If he picks up, then I'll say we can talk. Then I'll go to the next talking points. Let me welcome Colley Carville Congerson, watching from somewhere, from Southern community, Anthony Nyonde, following from somewhere, Munyan Sharif, watching from Matari, he says single Matari. Good luck to the people of Banga, Ghana. Good luck for the people of Banga or Ghana for electing Mr. Mahama as an other and their new president, as their new president. So the Liberian government announced few days ago, if not a week ago, that by this month, I think it's the 15th. If you have the correct date, let me know. But the 15th or the 19th of this month, all of these gas sellers you see on the street of Monrovia will be removed. You either move yourself or you be removed. Move or be removed. So they are saying the constant fire disasters in Monrovia and parts adjacent have been caused by the Boys. A. Patrick Sowa, my respect. So A. Patrick A. Sowa, my respect. Welcome to Liberia. Yakpanswa Wallace Johnson Society says. April G. Friday, welcome. Washington from Temple River G County, where my friend and brother Nyong comes from, former Deputy Director General LBS, Tipente Nyong, there he comes from. Mr. Yakub Amara Kone, watching live from Airport House Junction. Vince Soare, Jalam watching from Amagazi community. Brother, you are well informed. Alphonsus Adolphus Mo, watching from somewhere. Kalu Sidibe, thanks, my brother. Time will tell, he says. So they now have given an ultimatum to these gas sellers to leave the street of Monrovia. I don't know about the other parts. I think it will happen in major cities around. In the belief of the government and the policymakers, these boys are the ones causing the problem. All of the houses being burned in this country, they think they are the one who are selling gas to the people. Now I ask myself, I'm a vehicle owner. Somebody is an owner of a video club, for example. He or she has a house that burns gas, a generator that burns gas. So you will take your gasoline, you will take your container, 5-gallon container, you go to the gas station, and the filling station will serve you because they want to make money. Even if the government passes a law and say anybody who brings a container to the gas station to be filled, do not fill it, the gas station will say so because they have to make profit. They are buying and they're paying taxes to the government. So you can't tell us, don't sell people who bring container here. They will not do it. So these guys go and buy from the gas stations, transport the gas to various locations to sell. I've seen females, young women, they themselves are in a Cambo business, not just the male, not just the young people who are unemployed and they live in destitution. So when you drive along from Johnsonville all the way to town on the boulevard, you will see containers lined out at various points. In the night when we're driving, going from town, when all the gas stations are closed, these are the Camboys who serve us at night. Many of the filling stations are closed after 8 o'clock. For example, the Aminata and SV gas stations around Monrovia and that of Painesville going to Chickatown and above to the freeway, they all are closed after 8 o'clock. Even if you have a gas coupon, you cannot buy. You will not see them. So you are left at the mercy of these Camboys who are not even selling the gas at price of $6.50. And while coming this morning, I think I bought some gas at $680 now. They told me the price going up small again. But recently, it's not so bad. 600, 650, 680. So if you talk these guys from the street who don't have any means of employment, what do you think you'll be doing to the government or to them? I listened to the chairperson of the Nyanam or the Camboys Association making an appeal that he wants for the government to abandon this or to extend the time. Even if the time is extended, are you able to come together and pool resources together and open a gas station for yourself? Every one of you? No. Even if it becomes a cooperative, you cannot do so because everybody looks for their own money to put in their own pocket and take it to their family. So if you remove these Camboys on the street, it will encourage armed robbery. A less basic person is a dangerous person. An adult mind is a devil's workshop. If you took all of the motorbike boys that are riding motorbike here, if China had not made it easy to bring motorbike in their country and around Africa, I think there will be more criminality. But the fact that we have more motorbikes in the street, young people who cannot go to school, they are basically riding motorbike, even though some of them are involved in criminality, but they ride motorbike on a daily basis to feed their family. But if there were no motorbikes here, the government cannot feed everybody. The government cannot give job to everybody. It would have been a big, difficult problem in this country for Ellen Johnson early time, up to this time. But because we have more motorbikes here, the number of armed robberies have gone down. Because we have Camboys here, the guys are employed by themselves. They are self-employed. Even though the employment they have, it is at a minimum scale and they don't make more money from it, but they are satisfied. At the end of the day, when you go home, you can carry $5,000 to $6,000. You can leave $1,000 home for your wife or your girlfriend to cook food for you. When you go back, you see it the evening hour and eat. It makes them happy than sitting home. So in my mind, if I would advise the government, advise the fire service director, Boafo, my big brother, you guys should abandon this quest. You should abandon this quest. It's not a good decision. These are things that lead to insurrection in the country. The number of motorcyclists in this country, the motorbike men, they can't go to the filling station or buy 1 gallon of gas. They can't do it. They better buy that camp, they call it the Musa. They buy the Musa for 250, 300 and put in our keke and go by the business. They can't afford to buy 1 gallon gas for 650 or 700. They depend on those convoys. Any attempt by the government to remove the convoys and the convoy stage any protest in town here, the motorcyclists themselves will join them. Do you know the number of motorcycles we got in the country? So take, for example, if there's a spontaneous demonstration in this country, meaning everywhere, you have demonstration in Ganta, demonstration in Cape Mount, in Lofa, in Tolmanburg, in Morovia, and elsewhere, and the guys are in the street. It paralyzes government's operation. Because once you remove the gas sellers on the street, it will have an indirect effect on the motorcyclist and even on some motorists who do not want to buy gas for 750 at the filling station. They can buy for 650. That $50 can add another $50 to buy another gas, another 650 to buy 2 gallons. But any attempt to remove them, for me, it will not be good. I didn't encourage violence. I would not encourage against violence, but we are vast in the government. History is an early warning alarm system, borrowing from Dr. Buffer Chimas, who always quotes Norman Cuisine. He said, history is an early warning alarm system. There were attempts by early government to remove these gas sellers from the street before. But that decision was rethought because they knew the trigger that you fed. And His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Newman Boakai was Vice President on Ellen at the time. And that decision to remove these petrol sellers on the street was not effectuated. Now it is under your administration as president. I don't think you want to see these guys who don't have jobs. If you put the number of gasoline sellers in the whole country who are selling around the street, there in Morovia, you have over 10,000 people. Over 10 to 20,000 sellers. We got every corner in Morovia, Carwell, Dixville, everywhere. People are even selling gasoline before their homes. So the number is not around 40,000, 30,000, around 50,000. The number is huge. Just in Monserrado. Taking into consideration Todi, Lower Magibi, not Magibi, but around Carisburg and elsewhere, Addington and other places, the number is so huge. Please abandon this quest. It may be a good decision to safeguard the lives of people, but the government itself needs to be robust. There are homes getting burned here. Where is the National Disaster Management Program that they always put in place? That when somebody gets bit, somebody gets hurt, or there's a natural disaster taking place somewhere, they go and identify with people. But when the homes of many of the guys get burned, I see nobody going to them. Before them, the Red Cross used to go and help. But the government has a statutory institution that is responsible for that. Just a few months ago, I was praising our international partners for giving them some millions of dollars to help with natural disaster issues. I saw an not immigration, but I saw a firefighter, a female, around town hall area there, using bucket to quench a fire that got at a house in the same area. Every day, every night, houses are getting burned. I saw a very devastating fire in Ganta the other day. 5 bedroom houses, 4 bedroom houses, and 3 bedroom houses got burned the same day. Gas stations and plant fields were all devastated. When you came Morovia fire disaster here. So what is cost? So are you saying that the people who are selling gas in the street, they are the ones supplying wicked people to buy gas to go burn people's houses? But if I were a barman, I want to burn somebody's house, I can go to the gas station and buy my gas, put in my car. I got my gas, I said I'm going to put in my generator. You don't stop it. I think there's something wrong. This decision needs to be rethought, Mr. President. There are some decisions you take. It has an effect on the people who you govern. It came a time where Honorable Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, They said motorcycles could not ply the major street in Monrovia. We saw the police and many of the motorcyclists involved in Hula Balo here, they were fighting. Some poor foot got broken, they got wounded, XYZ. When George Weah took over as president, he thought that there was no job much in the country, dating back from Ellen Johnson's early time. So what he did, he said, we will regulate your movement. But while we regulate your movement, you will have to ply the feeder roads. But there were increasing numbers of motorcyclists in the street. So George Weah government decided to open the roads for all motorcyclists. Then you saw them plying the streets in Monrovia here and there. The number of motorcycles got so many in this country. A lot of accidents took place. People got killed and XYZ. Even though regulations were put in place. But the Weah government thought that was self-employment by itself to allow these motorcyclists to be riding motorcycle because they have no job for them. So if you took them from the street now, you encourage armed robbery, you encourage criminality in this community, there's be a lot of things that will happen. Because as I said, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. The motorcyclists just in Montserrat alone, we are around 50,000 motorcyclists. And I'm about gas sellers, rather. The gas sellers just in Montserrat around will be around 50,000. Every place you go, everywhere. Johnsonville, where my friend and brother Otis A. Russell comes from, they have everywhere you see, they have gas sellers. So when the government of Joseph Baga came to power, they said, yes, the motorcyclists are in the street. They had a regulator at some point. You will not plow the street XYZ. They were only up and down. They were fighting here and there, fighting here and there. But later they found a common ground. The police inspector general said, yes, you will not go anywhere. But while the president was away, the vice president, His Excellency, Mr. Kuhn, lifted up moratorium on them. They started plying the street. But yeah, you plow the street, you will have to buy a helmet for yourself. You have to get a reflective jacket, and you ride with shoes or ride with cylinders on your foot, or else you will not plow the street. And that regulation is effective as we speak. And I think that's one of the gains of the government, and it's one of the gains of the police. Every time I drive past, you see one motorcycle passing, you get a helmet in your hand. That's what happened in Rwanda. I've been there twice. A guy called Timothy Perlis. Timothy Perlis, one of the first assistant ministers in Ellen government, and we bracket in Kigali. I've gone there to represent the president of Liberia in a very big hotel around Hotel Mikoli. Now they call it Hotel Rwanda. It used to be Hotel Rwanda during the, you know that show, right? That show. So it's not called Hotel Mikoli. So we decided, we met, even said, look, over, man, let's go see the city. We got the place. It was in the night. We didn't know the city very well. And each motorcycle carried one passenger, not two. You will have a reflector on you, and you have your jacket on, you have your helmet. So we boarded those motorcycles right before Hotel Mikoli, formerly Hotel Rwanda. We went down the street of Kigali. We patrolled that night. We came back, and it was safe. We tried that on 2 different occasions. That's how the guys are organized in our country. And I think there's the same organization they're trying to bring here, but it needs to be reinforced. But I'm pleading to the government now and then, do not remove these gasoline sellers from the street. If you do that, you'll be inviting problems on yourself. Because if these guys do not have jobs to do, you told them from the street they have no other means. Some of them don't have any skill. Some of them don't have any skill at all. Only thing they depend on is to go and sell that gas in the evening, in the morning. The females themselves are joining them. A hint to the wise is quite sufficient. Let me move on. You know, there are lots of things to talk about, but the flip side of 3 o'clock, I will add a bit of phone line for you.
When I start making love, I don't just make love, I be stroking. That's what I be doing.
Let me recognize some of the guys who joined us already, then I'll come back to the next talking point.
Stroking. just before breakfast. While you watch the late show. Have you ever made love on a well, I'm asking this. Have you ever on the back seat of a car?
Asata and Miller. Good afternoon, Mr. Grayfield. I'm watching live for Red Light. Good to be on the show this afternoon. This Baka government is a devil that came to steal, kill, and destroy the joy of the Liberian people, she writes. Area Gonoti, falling for the kingdom of Netherlands, is Abel Gonoti. Matthew Musa. Good morning, my dear brother Jala. I'm watching you from the USA. Thank you for giving us the positive update about our country.
Has it been?
But Jala, Kofa, and Kun, who's the legitimate speaker for Liberia? DMB has put our country into total pandemonium. A country with 2 speakers.
Did you mean?
God, please help Mama Liberia, he writes. John O.K. Fulomo. Good afternoon to you, one of Liberia's best journalists.
Maybe it might
Thank you for giving us the update about our country.
but just remember, when you start,
He said, thank you. That John O.K. Fulomo. Happy and prosperous New Year. I stopped hearing you on the radio for a long time. Thank God you are back. Continue the good work. I'm following you on the show from BCTC, Library in Bangabong County. Daniel Dagoyan. We always reference societal like Ghana, Africa, South Africa, and other because of the level of improvements in the development in our countries. But we ourselves are not willing to accept actions that it took to match or reach such level to improve our own country.
she said, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter. Ooh, yeah, Clarence Carter. Spoke my name. That's the vibe. Because when she gets satisfied, start making love to my woman, I don't stop until I know she's satisfied. I can always tell when she gets satisfied. Because when she gets satisfied, she starts calling my name. She said, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter. Ooh, shit, Clarence Carter. I was stalking my woman. It got so good to her. You know what she told me? Let me tell you what she told me. She said, stroke it, Clarence Carter, but don't stroke so fast. You can stick it up.
Oh yeah, don't stroke too fast. Order also, when you're stroking, don't stroke too fast. But stroke until she call your name. Order also, order also, order also. Jeremiah P. Tete Jr., veteran. I'm following from Fonanti Town, Fanti Town, New Matadi. My name is Jeremiah P. Tete Jr. Wakalu Sedebe has joined us. Let me read the last few comments on the live Facebook feed, and I go to the phone lines and see if I have some calls, not calls, but some messages coming from that area. Momo family, good afternoon, brother Jala. I'm watching from NVDR Campus, Congo Town. My brother, long time. I'm on the bay. I'm a Cosborn the bay. I'm following from Bon County. I'm in Bon County, or you visiting? I'm a Cosborn the bay, following from Bon County. Ebe going to TRA comment. Thank you. So I will end with this move by the government, which is a good move. About the sorry for that, Electricity Liberia Energy Regulatory Authority, right, headed by Mr. Claude Carter. They made some significant move in Bong and Nima counties aimed at alleviating some of the sufferings of the people in those counties, and we hope that those gestures will also be extended in Monserrado, that is well populated. And we hope that it will also be extended to other counties because the token price for electricity now is going up on a daily basis. If you bought a $10 current, the watt you are getting before you get lesser than that. So many people say they will buy that current at the end of the month. When you buy at the end of the month, you get plenty. So what happens for the next 28 days? You'll be waiting for the 30th day, come the 30th or 31st? No. But I think the move by the government, by Mr. Claude Carter, to drop the tariffs on the LEC token for Bong and Nima County is welcoming. I will find that story and I'll read it verbatim. If my hand can lay on it, I will do that. Nathan Wolokoli, watching from Jimmy Carroll. Is that Jimmy Carroll? Let me see. Okay. AB Jabate, welcome, watching from Western Cluster. Patrick Sumo, following from LWA, Johnson, ELW Johnson, 12 horses. Okay, Momo family, yes, welcome. Okay, so let me move on. So, Deputy House Speaker Thomas Pangai Fala is making a good proposal. And if that proposal works, it will help to unite the legislature even after that fight is over. But I think this statement made by Fala is a good one. It should have been made earlier. But better late than never, he's doing it now. If it had been made earlier when the confusion started newly, if what he proposed at the time as a deputy speaker, who many people believe in him and listen to him very well, will help to resolve the stalemate at the Capitol. He's proposing for a retreat for lawmakers and staff in the legislature to enable them unite. That's his proposal, and I welcome that. Many may say it's ill-fitted, it is related. I may think the same way, but I don't think there's a timeline for reconciliation. I saw Mr. Fala in Lofa with the Uncle Keke Bwaka and Keke Sir Joseph. And they made some strides to have resolved some of the issues that happened in Lofa. There was a young man killed in Lofa. He was mobbed to death. He was martyred to death by young people who lived with him. They all lived together in Lofa. But because of political differences, that young man was murdered in cold blood on a Sunday afternoon. As though they didn't know him, they killed him and beat him with a stick like a dog. All because Newman, who is the Minister of Internal Affairs, and Fala, who was on the CDC ticket, were not a good turn. And he was supporting George Weah, while Newman supported Joseph Boakai. So because of that political feud, young people lost their lives. Properties got damaged. But the people who were the progenitors of the crime, some of them were arrested, but later they were released. So to have seen the actors, the major actors in Lofa, smoking peace pipe, Joseph Boakai Fala, and my uncle Sir Joseph, I think it was a good move. And that reconciliation should be extended to all parts of Liberia. This country is heavily divided. And it is only through a national reconciliation that we can heal the wounds. The anger of the elections are still in the faces and in the hearts of many of our young brothers and sisters. To the extent it has gone to political differences, that those who have political appointments do not see their friends they were eating with yesterday as friends any longer. They see them as foes. F-O-E-S, foes, meaning enemies. And the other guys who are not in position also see them as enemy too. Because they think they're in power again. But when they're in power too, did they do the same thing? Were they angry winners too? Angry winners? So there was a good start by the president to have extended reconciliation in Lofa. And I hope that takes place in the entire country. A parallel mechanism should be put in place as enshrined in the TRC document. You want to come and announce the category again? As enshrined in the TRC document that prepares the way for the War Crimes Code headed by my big brother, Jala Alim Babu Jr. Now, so Falah is proposing that with all the things that are happening on Capitol Hill, I think what he has seen is that he sees that this conflict will end very soon. As we speak, minority members of the Kofa bloc are now crossing over to the Coons bloc. And I divulged the information to you yesterday that was just corroborated by the press conference they had today. That the guys who are from the Kofa side, they will all join their colleagues on the other side by Tuesday, hopefully, to have session. But there are some conditions that they will put forward. I didn't listen to the press conference because on the air, I think it's ended before I came or ended after I came. So I didn't know what all they discussed, but what all I discussed yesterday, I didn't go into session, was said today, and they will make other decisions and they will go to chambers. Whether Kun is there, whether Kofa is there, they will go there. They will make their demands. They will sit in chambers. And so after they shall have discussed all of those and they are finished with them, I think there where Fala comes from. He proposes now for a reconciliation in the legislature. I saw some video footages around here characterized by insults, hooliganism amongst and between lawmakers, insulting each other, rather. And then you saw police people beating on lawmakers on the Kofa side. And they said they took instruction from the majority bloc. I saw yesterday Eugene Colley had gone to the session where his colleagues were. I mean, the majority bloc, just like others who joined them. When he went there, it was reported that the speaker who was presiding Kofa, not Kofa, but Kun, asked him out of the session because he was suspended. I think borders on all of these is what Fala is saying, that there should be a reconciliation. So if Fala is calling for reconciliation in the legislature, one of your colleagues who opposed the speaker, I mean, he opposed the election of Mr. Kun. He's suspended, his benefits taken away. He's gone back to his session to say, I'm coming back. I'm a prodigal son. I've come as one of the political harbingers. A political harbinger is the one who goes ahead to prepare a place for other people to follow him. So my colleagues, the couples have come, the small molovers have come, the queers have come. Myself, I'm coming again. I'm going to join you guys, even though I'm suspended with my benefits seized. He walked into the chambers where the guys were having their meeting or their section. He's walked out of the place by this majority speaker, Kun. So the reconciliation we talked about, if our father in our session yesterday, Eugene Colley walks there, and I'm proposing a national reconciliation in the legislature, I will prevent it or convey on my colleague, the speaker of the majority bloc, not to disallow him, but to allow him into the session. That will foster a real reconciliation. But to see some of your colleagues who you guys, legislative politicking is just always the other way around in Liberia. In other countries, people fight, they insult each other, the big chairs on each other's head. But Liberia, you get it in altercation with your colleague, no, bam, somebody who had authority say, you're suspending the person. It worked again in Liberia. So I believe what Fala has said, and I hope at the end of this whole process of fighting hula balo on Capitol Hill, the political shenanigans have been all around the place, everything will come to an end and they will sit again and laugh together. They will hug each other. Yes, my man, when I is we We did it one because you know that man not enough fun. We did it one because you want everything. You fight, after fighting, you come and sit down. But these same politicians will kill ourselves for every one of us, talking about for them, Kofa, talking about Kofa, talking about Kun, talking about Fala. These are people who you can't kill yourself for. Because tomorrow they'll be making decisions in the night when you're sleeping. Government decisions are made in the night when people are sleeping. When you and I are sleeping, the other time they meet on Capitol Hill, they meet around the bigger nightclubs around here, they meet at the entertainment centers where you and I can afford to go. They would go to make peace and eat out their how you call it, pizzas and drink that wine and eat their chickens. That's what they do. So when I see people killing themselves for politicians, that's when I think I say, wow, I've not did that. I've not did that before, and I can't do that easily. To be passing around protesting for people here and there. No. I can push a lamp politically and intellectually for you. But to go extra mile, put my life on the line for a politician, no. But I think there's a good quest by the deputy speaker. So when this will end, we didn't know. So the university students are saying, if old man Joseph Newman Boakai does not open the university before the SONA, they will not have the State of the Nation address. Meaning that they will have it disrupted. And if Sue speaks, if the student at the Universal Library speak, and if Sue as a party speaks, they mean what they say. They are high boys in the cities in our soup. I remember the time of the man Padre Soa was at the UL. I was managing Love FM, Love TV. He used to be very high-headed. So one morning, Padre Soa, he was, I think, the post-up president or so. The man called me one morning and said, Jala, the flag in the executive mansion ground there, a very dirty, it old. I'm buying white wash, we'll pin the work, they'll pin the flagpole, and I will change the flag. When you bought flag, you want to change it. But I said, man, I'm going to put BO. And I said, man, I was Superman. Got a few of the colleagues. But when they saw the tension, he went there. The man went to pin the pole. At the time, the EPS was the SSS. But he knows the story what they did to him that time. Padre Soa knows what happened to him that day. He called me. The men beating me, they holding me. I said, my man, you want to look for you? Oh, dude, I may get about cancer and say, I'm appealing for you. So the how the soup guys look like. When they take decision and say, we'll go by them, one day we'll go by you. The other day, they were agitating that their school opened and the police moved in and beat on them, wounded some of them. Some of them they say have the scars on them. I don't think it was a wrong decision for these young people who think their future have been ruined as a result of poor administrative structure or politics in our country, who are always believing that they are not in school. You are beating on them because they are agitating. They are not going to school, but the lawmakers whose action led to the burning of the Capitol building are allocating 1.8 million just for feasibility studies as to how to repair or rebuild that legislature, the House of Chambers, whatsoever it is. They are allotting 1.8 million, and that money lands in people's pockets while they're doing the feasibility studies. We saw what happened here. When the mansion got burned here on LA, every year they were allotting $1.5 million into the budget. No, 10 million, right? 10 million in the budget. For that, yes, I still be corrected. Please send the figure if you have. And I was at Radio Veritas onto Love FM and onto, I was following the story every other time. They were allotting money in the budget for 11 years in the budget for the renovation of that mansion. They never renovated it. On the George Weah came, he renovated that mansion. That's how wicked some of our leaders can be. So that money they put in the budget 1.8 for feasibility studies with know what they can do to that place. The university students say, you have put that in our budget. We haven't $30 million, make it 31.5 million. It will help us. You will pay our faculties well. So we hope that the government will call these people, the young guys from SOUP, and all of the guys who are agitating to ensure that they have a peace talk before the SONA is disrupted. Because on that day, you have international partners, the US government, the European Union, the African Development Bank, you have the AFDB, you have people from different sectors. I mean, international people will be there. So you have all of these things happening that day. It will spell doom for the country. I think one of the reasons why you didn't hear much noise on Capitol Hill and Thomas Fala and other calling for reconciliation and minority members of the lawmakers going to the speaker, the majority speaker side, is because they want to have this something settled before they SONA. Because the fear of the executive is that if these guys are not talked to on the day of the SONA, they will group themselves and move into that building. Maybe for the cover will say, I will preside because I'm still the speaker. And no police will beat them because they are before the international community. When you beat them, you give bad signals to them about your country. Even though there are bad signals being shown already, but there will be even bigger bad. It will be bigger bad. You want to do a cash giveaway again?
Yeah, we need 2 more persons to play.
Just announce it again.
2 persons. You can play at least 2 times each. Star 799 hash. Okay, then select number 8 for Voice of Liberia. Play with $100 Liberian dollars or $1.50. And stand a chance to win 3,000 Liberian dollars. Star 799 hash. Okay. And you select number 8 for Voice of Liberia. Play with $100 Liberian dollars or 70 cents US. And stand a chance to win 3,000 Liberian dollars. 2 persons quickly to play. And I gave out $3,000 shortly.
All right. So George Wetty, thanks a lot. He will be here always announcing these numbers for you. And he will do the draw. If you win, you get the money instantly. And then, so on that day, because obviously in my mind, that's how I've been thinking. I've not heard it from any of them, but in my mind, if these lawmakers, 28 of them, even though few of them are going to the other side, they can even be 20 of them that go in that place. You can take 30 from the 29. You take 30. Even if it's 18 are left, when they move in that place and say there'll be no SONA, they want to disrupt it, and they go in there for this, I'll preside here because I'm a speaker and everybody knows I'm a speaker, it becomes an embarrassment to the country. So I think what is happening now, it is some political reason they're doing this one to lessen or to less the noise on Capitol Hill. Let me see if I can go to Lofa County now and talk to, let me recognize Mr. A.B. Jabate, Sotru Jala, he says. Nathan Wolokoli, welcome. I read your comment earlier. Thank you. Keep sending your messages. I'll read them for you. Let me see if I can go to Mason Colley to give me an update about the situation there in William down in Lofa County. Then we can open the phone lines exclusively for you to have a conversation. I don't know what is happening. It's still off. Let me see if I can speak to Kolba Akwe. Akwe, if you give me. He told me that the guy was going to him. He has been the one covering that incident in Lofa. He said the guy was going to him. Apparently, he has gone to the villages, to those villages where the things are happening. But let me see if we can get to Kolba Akwe. He's in Lofa. If he picks up and wants to talk to us, he'll give us update about what's happening in Dugo Mine. That's where the situation is now. And Kolba Akwe, if he picks up his phone, he will give us an update. Let me welcome Mr. Abdullahi Dole. Good afternoon. I'm watching from Zozo City, Lofa County. What is happening in Lofa, Mr. Abdullahi Dole? I'm hearing the noise there. But let me go. I think he's off the internet. Let me see if I can place a call to him directly to Kolba Akwe. Then that will start the conversation from here. Let me see if I can do that quickly because it's very important. It's very important. Kolba Akwe, here we come. Kolba Akwe, Kolba Akwe. Please pick your call, Kolba Akwe. Kolba Akwe. Please pick your call, Kolba. I'm calling you right away. Calling you right away, Kolba Akwe. Let me go there again. See what is possible. Oh, okay. His phone is ringing now. His phone is ringing. If he picks up, that's good. it will be good for us to give us an update. But he said he was not there, but he has getting some pieces of information about the scammages in that area. So I've been trying to get Kolwa. I don't have you on the radio yet, but I'm trying to get your consent. Oh, he gone off. I want to get his consent first before I put him on speaker to talk about the situation. But let me just have the phone lines activated now. Never Call said, Jala isn't a good fight. For the deputy speaker he disappointed, he disrespected the law of the land. How can he put out good fight? The law is the law. All right, Never Call to thanks, my brother. We need to meet. I don't know where are you in this country. You've gone missing action. You came back to the country. And we're not hearing from you, brother. What's going on? Never Call to. Let me recognize some of the guys who have joined us from here. Then I open the phone lines for everyone who wants to participate. Let me go to this one. This one said, hi, Jala. The Wia government instructed cyclists to wear helmet, but they did not force cyclists to buy lessons and insurance without training and benefits. It is being done by this government, wicked government. Onambwaka, I'm Harris Smo of D15. The D5, District 5. I'm following you kindly from District 16, precisely St. Paul Bridge. Lincoln Zulu, my name is, he says. I'm listening from my home, Rogi County. Let my people fighting in Lofa County, killing business start. Ever since so, my people fighting can. Oh, okay. Just take your time with your writing so others can benefit from your writing. Good afternoon, Jala. Thanks for the show. I'm Daniel Kume. Daniel, welcome. Long time. I've not seen you, brother. Do you still have your shop on the Kerry Street? Big brother Jala. Good afternoon. I'm following from a residence in Broadville, Essex. It is me, Hemi Graham. Hemi Graham, welcome. Let me read the next one. They are coming in one after the other. Visit Sims Tube. I'm listening to you through my phone around my area in Cinco. Thanks for the show, brother, he says. Let me go to this one. My name is Rojo D. Ro, watching you from the borough of New Town. I'm very excited for the good message. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. And then Jala Griffin said, good afternoon, big brother Jala. My name is Alex S. Walt. Texting you from Christian Community Facebook field. Thanks for the informative show. Let God bless our motherland. Because our president said he was going to dance with the devil. And when you dance with the devil, you see terrible things happen in the country, he says. Let me go with good afternoon, media veteran Jala. And big brother, my name is Kokoi Smith of Looking Town, around St. Matthew's School. Thanks for the work you keep doing for our country, Mama Liberia. Let me read a few last ones. My name is Okasa Loy Wule. I'm following you from Cowell, my resident. I'm Destiny MS David, and I'm following you from Upper Cowell, Benson Street. Okay, you have Cowell, Benson Street, Cowell. I'm Mohammed Famula watching from Enesinka. Good afternoon, Jala. I'm listening. My name is Willie and Willie of EAW area. Okay, all right. Okay, so I can now stop here and welcome Mr. Tropcon Augustus Freeman. It's hospital people, hospital. Chile love his mom G. Chile G, my in-law, welcome from Johnsonville. Abraham G. Friday, welcome. He says, hi, Uncle Jala. I'm watching you from Copper Camp and Nori District, Temple River, G County. Wa Mohammed S. Kamara, good afternoon to you, big brother Jala. I join you from the United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi. So Bwaka police killed the people's son in Kulofa, and they lied that he killed himself. What happened again? In Lofa, somebody died from the police. Alaji Fofana says, good afternoon, big brother Jala. I'm following the show from Mata Social and Intellectual Center in Left Wing Community in Central Matadi. So let me end with this as I activate the phone lines for you. And I think what I said earlier about Thomas Fala, his quest for reconciliation, his genuine quest. And I think this whole fight should come to an end now. We need to move forward. We can't have a one fight going for over 4 months. So he's preaching for reconciliation. among staff members in the legislature amongst themselves. So if I see these lawmakers from the minority black thing going over now to the speaker side or the majority speaker side to say, let's have a quorum, let's go to the session and have a quorum. If they go there, maybe they will say, let's have now the impeachment proceeding against Kofa going the right way. Saying we'll have a speaker, we elected. So when they go now to the side of Nangbe Kun, it means that they are recognizing the authority. It means they are recognizing his authority. Already 4 of them have left already. I'm told the rest will be going tomorrow on Thursday. They are going to join them in one session. And when they go there, they will have session. But they have key demands. If the majority speaker listen to that demand, they will have a quorum and they do business. If he doesn't listen to them, what happens there? It remains nobody's business. Let me activate the phone lines for you now.
When I start making love, I don't just make love, I be stroking. I be stroking. Stroking to the east. Stroking to the west. Stroking to the I be stroking. Do you like to make love? Have you ever made love just before breakfast? Have you ever made love while you watch the late show? Have you ever made love on a couch? Well, I'm asking this. Have you ever
Oh yes, Stroking Freeman knows how to stroke in the backseat of a car. Let me go back to George Wetty. Let him announce the number for the cash giveaway. Then I activate the phone lines for your participation on Voice of Liberia 104.1. It's Bits and Pieces with me, Jada Grayfield. George?
Yeah, so I need just one person now to play. One person. It was 2, but one person just play. So one more person to play. And then we can do the draw. So take the call, *799 # OK, then select number 8 for Voice of Liberia. Play with $100 Liberian dollars and stand a chance to win 3,000 Liberian dollars.
So keep your calls coming on to these numbers. Numbers for the counties: Grambassa, Bong, Nimba. Hopefully Lofa comes alive this week. 0773 419-502, 0773 419-502, 0555-184-711. For the guys in the counties, the female line is 0773 978-564. 0773 978-564 is for the female. 0770 907 080-907-907 for the regular callers from Monserrado. Let me take the first call of this. Anyone come in, please? I saw many calls coming in. Okay, call now. You can call. All the lines were blinking, but I was talking, so I couldn't pick the call. This call is coming in now. Let me do that. Yes. Hello? Call, are you there?
Yeah, hello, are you getting me?
I'm getting you, sir. Welcome. How are you?
I'm not bad. I'm Rufus Johnson calling from Riverside.
Riverside County comes alive. This is where Token Freeman comes from. Let's say you Riverside, man.
Yes. We got a problem, and I think we joined a student from LG to join then that day for the solar stopping.
Why you want to join them?
We are the EPS that was illegally taken away from the service, and up to now the government hasn't said anything about our settlement. So since the international community will be for the solar day, we all will be there to join the student and come on our platform.
All right. Let me take the next caller. Well, let's hear you. Welcome. That's next caller. Hello. Mr. John Kessler, welcome to the show from 12th Street. Welcome. Hello, welcome. Hello. Hello, welcome. You have to get a smoke. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. All right, let me do this one around my jack spot. It's not coming through. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you from here. Yeah, go ahead.
I see that the call from Honorable Father is not honorable one. I see that his
To call for a reconciliation amongst his colleagues. The call for true reconciliation amongst his colleagues and staffers of the legislature says that a good call. What do you say, such?
The message is good, but the messenger is bad.
Mm.
Honorable Father is the perpetrator, is one of the key perpetrators of what is happening. The capital empire is one of those that did it because of a selfish position or greedy position. How can he be the one calling for the damage is caused? And he not even showing remorse for what he did.
Okay.
He had not shown remorse. The owner will take it serious unless he can confess and undo the illegal things that he did. Because the making of that illegal speaker, that speaker is an illegal speaker. Richard Cool is not even a speaker or material.
But he was invited. Do you know that he was invited and recognized at the endorsement ceremony of the Ghanaian president?
We know that he was never invited and recognized by the Ghanaian authorities.
But I saw it's been trending on Facebook. But then he was yet okay on the invite of the president, but the Ghanaian authorities also recognized him. So how do you say that?
Yeah, the Ghanaian authority recognized him, courtesy to president who are embarked and bender on the rules, who want everything to be done, so he had to prevail, and the Ghanaian people cannot interfere with our politics.
Thank you.
If you say I want to set or kind of legacy of breaking the law, the Ghanaian will have to break their own law. That is what it did.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so very kindly. You are calling the cash giveaway number. We'll not take that call, so don't waste your time. Hello, welcome.
Hey, Mr. Jalakwepi.
Is that John Bemini? John Bemini from Grand Bassa County?
Mike Bemini,
Mike Bemini, welcome, my friend and brother. How is Grand Bassa Preston Street?
Oh, Preston Street is very fine, my brother. Everything is cool and here.
Okay, let's hear you quickly.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your platform this evening, my brother. I listen to you today. But you know, the confusing part is that Waka is always make a great mistake. How Waka will embarrass Liberia today? How you were looking like Ghana carrying two speakers in a people country? That would disgrace Liberia. And then the reason we elected Waka for to go and disgrace the country? Two speakers? Mr. President, two speakers in a small program there. You don't know what embarrassing for us. It's a president case.
Okay.
Yes. So the president would want I wanted Baga that was the public that he resigned and say I public over without.
When you tell all you might tell what to you be president, eh? To say not easy what to do it how. Huh.
No, but me, I don't want to be president, but I better for my president jobs to go back.
You see, Joe, we are not dancing on Facebook. The man stress free when you're president. You get plenty lawyer here. When the student is demonstrating, it on you. When the next demonstrating, it on you. When there's no food in somebody hall, they say, oh, no food in my house today. They put on the president. That's my way there.
What for the 2 years experience in Ghana, the people who have too much, why should we do that to the country?
All right.
Yes.
So
thank you very much, my
thank
brother.
you. Thank you very kindly. Next caller, welcome. Let's hear you.
Thank you, Jala. Let me say good afternoon to...
Is that David King?
This is David King. I join you for my resident this afternoon.
Let's hear you quickly, David.
You see, Jala, Mr. Boga going to embarrass himself during the day of the tsunami. No.
Why would he embarrass himself?
No, the members of the diplomatic corps will be seated, and then we will put the Supreme Court to test again. Because if you will say to people, return to Scotland School empty, that everything that these people did was ultra virus, and people feel that you rule if you were there, and we know for nothing to be the legitimate speaker of the House of Representatives, and you going to have your sooner. I mean, it is a right for nothing to go and sit down for the sooner to be out. And took his out on the gap. But if it doesn't happen that way, and they will have language who are recognized as Judah Brother Pastor and rated language of this number 11, that they are speaker, if he will be presiding, and the justices of the Supreme Court.
I didn't hear what he said just now. Who said what he said just now?
Rated Cole visited the president's church, and he was not addressed as Speaker Rated Cole.
How was he addressed?
He was addressed as Representative Cole on this number 11.
By whom? By whom? Have you seen that video? I saw it being circulated on Facebook on Sunday. I tried to look whether it's true. I played that sermon the other day. I didn't hear that part. I didn't know which one he spoke about.
You will not have multiple people telling you to eat.
Okay. But when you have the video, please send it to me. I need to see it. David King, have you seen the video? Can you send it to me?
We will do that. Let me lay my point, okay?
Okay.
That's not important to the discussion we're having here.
But then why you brought it up for now? No, it's not important. Not talk about it. It's not important. What are you talking about it for? Talk about the important things to discuss here.
We're going to see the Supreme Court, the justices, whether they really want to man or they are there violating the law as the way Judah Baga himself violated the law.
Okay.
Because you know Nagwe wants to not be a speaker, and you will go and sit on a gavel where the president comes to address the state of the nation, then they tell the members of the Deal of Medical not to sit. Because the members of the Deal of Medical will be seated, they will not get to sit on a illegal gavel.
Okay, thank you. You made your point. Let me try this line. Maybe it's working today. Hello? Oh, that line. The 77090790009. It's not working. So please don't call it. Just try with the numbers we have here. Hello, welcome. The next caller.
Good evening, Jala.
Good evening, welcome. How are you? What is the name of your female caller?
Yeah, my name is Darius. I call from Lincoln.
Darius who?
Johnson.
Darius Johnson. Let's hear your intervention.
Darius Pumpkin.
Oh, gone to. Let's hear you, Darius.
Yeah, my brother. You know what is going on? It's so frustrating. I don't know how President Baka want to run this country. How can you invite two persons? Because I don't recognize him as speaker. How you invite him to the program, which of course the country, instead of having an inauguration, they not invited him. Just to embarrass yourself, or you want to prove a point.
So
we expect better of him.
Do we have any further information as to whether Speaker Kofi is in Ghana?
Yes, but Speaker Kofi is in Ghana and he's a legitimate speaker of the Republic of Liberia. Okay,
so the question is, many people are asking the question as to whether he was invited as, because I listened and saw a video where the Ghanaian Parliament recognized Kun as the Speaker of the House of Representatives.
Yes, Joseph Baka will play a game, but history will remember. He let Joseph Baka do what he can do. He's the one that is manipulating everything because he has control over the president, brother. So he feels that he can do what he wants to do. Let it go ahead. History will remember this old man. You go down in history for the wrong reason because we expect better from this president. You understand? People told that he had 42 years experience. He's not even behaving as someone that even have 1 year experience. The whole country is just declining by the day.
All right, Darius. Thanks.
Going backward, Jala.
Thank you, Darius. Thanks for your intervention. Thank you so very kindly, Darius. Let's take the next call. Hello, welcome. Hello, caller. Are you there? All the lines are ringing. I don't know which one to take. Let's go to the counters and see if we can take some calls on the counters. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome. What is your name?
This is Yati Tochi. I'm calling from Bomi County.
Bomi County, let's hear you.
You know what what the Bana and government is doing, they're not surprising to us. Because we expect this thing to happen. We told the people, we said we are in Baka, those are things that will happen. So what happened to the motorcycle lady? How would you say a motorcycle lady that is struggling to survive to register motorbike and do insurance that even the motorbike law, the insurance company will not do anything. How will you say can must leave the grow, you understand? So where are you sending them? Taking them for the street. Where are you sending them? You don't have job for the people. You don't have job for us. Where are you sending us? You understand? So you saw the protest all over, and the government is not willing to listen to the certain time. So it's happening. We people that went to Capital City to tell the government that this is what happening. Government is not willing to listen to us. Tell Gabby or all kinds of things. So we will also say sorry to people that better to for car, you know what I'm saying? Because they are the ones that feel bad for us. We don't feel bad because we expected it. So thank you, sir.
All right, any caller there again? That other line is ringing. We can't pick that call. I think our technician needs to come and look at that call, that line. So don't call it 07009079079 line. 08009079079. They are not working. So don't call them. You not get us on those numbers rather. 0770. That's 0703419 0505-184-711. Those numbers are for the counters, and 0773-978-564 for the guys, for the counters, for the female rather. Welcome. Hello. Oh, he gone off. I know which one. We're here again. Okay, let me see this one. Hello, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Hello, welcome. Oh, the one just
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is.
Hello. Hello. Oh. Just call back. Just call back. I hope you follow the discussion. I'm not following the transportation team. Right now.
I said my name is Terry Lloyd calling from Picano.
Okay.
Let's go to the speaker business. Okay. I don't want for things to be surprised to the Liberian and for the Ghanaians recognizing Pun to be the speaker of.
But I didn't talk about Ghanaian recognizing speaker here. I've had my talk. My points are discussed here, and you guys are turning the whole thing around.
Yeah, but recognizing the people, recognizing to me, it's not strange to me. The point I'm trying to speak or just listening and listening. You can remember, if you can keep the record, who turned Joe over? It was not the same Ghanaian. It was not the same Ghanaian commander that sent Joe over to Lieutenant Johnson. So that's something that's very strange that the Ghanaians can do. The Ghanaian government can do anything to Liberia to make Liberia to know how they're looking today. So to me, it's not strange. So the program where it's coming, where the president is going to address this nation. Let the people look at the president and President Parker to see who he is going to recognize, because it's two speakers that are going to be there. Uncle, that day it will be a drama. Just look at, just listen. Because if you look at Kun or you look at Kofa, who you going to recognize who are there? You're going to pick between the two people, and the whole world will know which side he real on.
Okay, thank you.
No need to me.
Thank you. Thank you. You made your point. Thank you. Thank you so much. You made your point.
Thank you. That God bless you.
Hello, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Good afternoon, Brother Charles Griffith.
Good afternoon.
Well, this is the voice of Christian Pray for Enemy Bio. And I told you on the conversation this afternoon from the headquarters of the Veterans Bureau on the Bogwell Avenue. Well, Brother Charles, this is not strange. The experience that Joseph Yuma Bwaga had was experience of itself. We saw it during the election. There were statements made by this president that we on the other side thought that there was not a good decision that was going to be made if he become president. It is clear. How can President Yuma Bwaga take food from the people he that was elected him? This is very heartbreaking. With people, you have paid 1 year plus, and you are not bringing a single job in your company. but you're taking food from the people more. Imagine, Jana, a gas seller sell a gas a day. He got family that he's taking care of. He got family that depend on him. He got extended family that are depend on him. He paying his children's school fees. He gave his children lunch. And you are trying to take that man from what he's doing for his family. At the end of the
I
day,
think
Jana,
Christian pray for your enemy. I just registered that point, and my advice to the government is to denounce this and not to carry on this whole thing about removing the gasoline sellers from the street. You have over 50,000 gasoline sellers just in Montserrat alone. Females are amongst them. When you take them off the street, you are taking them off their own employment because you don't have job to employ them.
this is people that are self-employed. And they also raise revenue for government because the gasoline they buy, they are not importing gasoline. They are some or importers or local importers that they get the gasoline for. And people able to get to the nearby area to get gasoline from them. If I need gasoline by in 9, 10 o'clock, and the gas station is not open, and Cambo is also selling gas. Do I need to move from where area to go in town to total gas station to get gasoline? What sense does this make? And the gas station is not enough in the country. So it means that government now going to start building gas stations to each community or to each district that will be having gasoline. Like anytime or says they need gasoline, we're going to get gasoline. This is very heartbreaking, John. Thank you for the time.
All right. Thank you so much. Do you have another caller there? Hello. Welcome. Let's hear you. Hello.
Good afternoon, Big Brother.
Yes.
Thank you. This is Hussein.
Hussein Kew. Yes, welcome. Yeah.
Can I go ahead?
Go ahead, Hussein. Go ahead.
Thank you very much for the privilege always. So I listen to the different talking points.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to speak briefly about the first one that has to do with the speaker,
okay,
Richard Kuhn, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Ghanaian parliament is very foolish, stupid, if for a better for a better word, right?
Yeah, use your word that will not be irritating to others, you know.
Yeah, so that this is why I was trying to use the word I would find more appropriate. But the road speaker Richard Kuhn, and he went there in the tender. He was recognized in the program. So that led to rest this Urubadu about speakership. Now to the issue of the Cambo. Let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
The policies of government, if we just think about elections, then policies in the country will not work out. Well, yeah, under President Salif, we had a 3-day free call. When former President Wiati, they took away the 3-day free call. When it started, we agitated, we said, no, we're not accept, we're going to see, we'll march.
Mm-hmm.
At the end result, we got adjusted and adapted to the system.
No, listen, wait, let me ask you. Did you get adjusted to that, or the government brought the program back?
No. It was taken from the market previously.
No, yeah. So after you mounted pressure on the government, what did the government do? I want to know.
Yeah, so the government did not restore the 3-day free.
It's not true. It's not true.
Okay, but
so let me provide this information. Perhaps you didn't follow at the time, or you say you got adjusted. So there were pressure being brought on the government, bring back our 3-day free calls. And after 4 or 5 days, the government through the LTA had a meeting with GSM companies, and they restored the 3 days, which were still benefiting until this government came into power. Now, since they took back the data, it has almost going to 1 month now. The data you were getting before, it is still being harmonized.
Yeah, okay, fine. So I'm not asking into the political side.
So it was not. He didn't get adjusted the way it was not. It what did it brought it back.
Fine. So the issue of the Cambo, people like Jara, it started from one of the previous regime, on former President Weah, that the government said there should be no, or Cambo sending along the street corners. And that the government did not implement or enforce it because there were some elections in the corner. This government has come, President Baka has said continuously, it is not about the next elections, but the future generation. We were here when we criticized motorcyclists flying the ministry with our helmet and safety jackets. The government brought in our policies, it was politicized. Later on, they got adjusted, and now they are benefiting from such policy. Now, this is another thing again the government is trying to take, that President Baka will lead a surface, and it will still live on, and there will be principles. You are getting instance when you went Uganda, right? And you see how coordinated the people are, right? You understand? So we have to change some of those things. That be the politics out of it. This government is only trying to regulate by your own safety. Even those who said, while it is true that that is the means of power, but you can step out of it. The government has put out suggestions. They said you can have 2-3 persons can join and open a gas station, and they can move on. But government needs to implement some of those policies. It will benefit you and myself.
Thank you, Hussein. Thanks a million. Let me announce the WhatsApp number. Matthew Musa, you want to call my WhatsApp, but the WhatsApp numbers are pinned on the screen there. +231 770 560 560. +231 770 560 560 is the WhatsApp number. 0773 419 502 0555 184 711. Call us from the counties. Those are your numbers. 0773 978 564. That's the number for the female callers. Please call us on those numbers. And also send your comments to our live Facebook feed. But please share the video so that others will be able to listen to us from where they are. Let me recognize DJ Banana. DJ Banana, how are you? And where you following us from?
Good evening, Jara.
Good evening, sir. Welcome.
Jara Emmanuel Griffin, David E. Harris, and I call from Benson Street.
David E. Harris, let's hear you, sir.
Just to counter what my brother who just stated, in the struggling economy, 2 or 3 persons, even 6 persons cannot join opening a gas station. The government should reconsider the decision, Jara. It's not easy. It's the government supposed to create an alien environment for Liberian citizens. But since this government took over, they removed street sellers from the streets and things that are very difficult. So on this one, we are calling on the government and pleading with the government to ensure that they reconsider the decision, really allow our brothers and our sisters to sell their gas, to afford school fees and put food in the table of their children. In the struggling economy, even 10 Gambor cannot join open a gas station. Open a gas station is not a small thing. You have to get a 10 God dig a better well and place it there. So it's not a small thing, Jara. Lastly, on the issue of those guys from the UL, Jara, those guys being this forever, being protested, being threatening government forever. And we see no changes, no results. So my take here is this. You guys, please, we are begging you, our young people. It is your constitutional right to be educated across the country. But I want you guys to go to the government roundtable discussion and see how best they can settle this. Thank you, Jara, for the show.
Thank you. Let me welcome Peter Golotor from Sinka. Peter Golotor, welcome. Let me take this one from here. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. Good afternoon. Go ahead. Let's hear you. Wait, let's hear you, my brother.
Thank you. Continue on this thing.
Thank you, Kwewu.
Thank you so much, bro. You know, the very talking points. Look, I think when it comes to the issue of the Gamboys, for me, I'm in sympathy with the Gamboys because I'm a transporter, right? And we understand the economic condition and the challenges in the country, but mind you, that will not also be resorted to any citizen, making maybe threat or putting fear into the government that if we take this action, there will be protests, there will be, social result. And we know that there's nobody can fight government. Absolutely, you cannot fight government.
We agree.
Yeah, so I think if we are trying to talk to the government, we can appeal to the government to put down their policies that they're trying to enforce to say, Cambodia shouldn't be in the street. I myself, as a supporter of the government, I do not back or agree with that policy, right? But when it comes to the speakership, I think now it is good. All the things that are going on now is just political chicanery that are going on because it is now glaring that because Richard Agbekun is been recognized nationwide, internationally, because now the Major Senate program representing Liberia as a speaker, the letter was written to him, just as people say, and the letter was written to Kofa, but we are not seeing that letter. I think it is clear, and I think Kofa needs to stop allowing himself to be Motion ability. You are educated ability. Why would you be a liability?
No, but no, you can't denigrate. No, you can't denigrate ability in such a way. Please, you gotta apologize for that. Don't refer to a lawmaker that such. Yeah, they are all peers among equals. You know,
not supposed to be alive, but to be pushed.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so very kind of Kweru. Let me take a water break. I will come back and take your calls up to 11 o'clock, 4 o'clock, sorry. Let me take this water.
Yeah, all my kids they wanting me for. All of my Kenya give it to God. They think you like to yell for la mama, le papi la job, make it la do. See the thing I do. Tell her to say we not doing so. Me I got pepe, you turn it around for me. When all of them were looking down on me, clip on you till the show.
Oh yes, give pronouns to the show. Manyama Pay. Welcome to Monrovia, the Bon County Traffic Command. A very veteran police female officer. Manyama Pay, welcome. Harriet Lila Brisbane, how are you? You and the family. It's Alfonso Brisbane and family as well. Welcome Mr. Tony and Fabio Walker of Barnesville Estate. That's Mr. Tony and Fabio Walker of Barnesville Estate. Where's my old man, Matthew Foyan? The old man who has a boutique on Voice of Liberia. Welcome to the show. Let me recognize some of the guys who join us again. Mr. Jeffrey Kumen says, good afternoon, Jala. I'm following you from Fiama Market, Sinka, Liberia. Things are getting difficult every day in our country. Our businesses are struggling because we hardly get customers when we have our families depending on us for survival. This government's act of dismissing low-income earners in the name of payroll cleanup has negatively affected our businesses. Unemployment rate has increased and visits causing serious problems for businesses. Jeffrey Kumen writes. Thank you, Jeffrey. Let me go and take some calls. The calls are coming. Let me take this call from here. Hello, welcome. You live. Let's hear your heat going off. Please keep your calls coming on those numbers. 077-3419-502 for Countess, 0555-184-711 for the Countess, and 0773-978561 for the female lines. That's it. That's how you do the thing here. So let's keep your calls coming. Keep your calls coming. I will take them for you. It is important you keep your calls coming. That's 07709079007 line. Please, I shut it down. 07709079007 also shut down because we are having some technical problems with that. They will be resuscitated very shortly if the technicians come to look at them, because I know that's the numbers and many of you know. So keep your calls coming. You know, let me go to my phone and read some of the messages coming. The messages are coming from the phone lines. Let me read some of them. it's important that we do justice to those who are following us, like DJ Banana, who is texting us from somewhere in the Dupero area. This one says, "Good afternoon, Jala. I'm following you from Belema. Jackson M. Jusu is my name. Jackson Jusu, welcome. Let me say this one. Let me read this one. Good afternoon. I'm following you from, okay, that's a syntax message. Please keep your calls coming in and send your messages to these numbers, or to this number rather, 0770 560 and that number is also on WhatsApp. Please send your WhatsApp messages or just call me direct on WhatsApp. We can have a conversation on the radio this afternoon. Happy brother Jala. I'm Charles Escalon, texting you from Sando County, from the Sando Forum. T5 know he was going to make such a good statement before he disrespected the law of our country, or because of his President Walker will be giving his nation address. Let T5 go sleep, he says. I have numbers announced. That number announced you. 070-560-560 is not for you to call. It is for WhatsApp calls. So if you call it, I won't answer you. Mohammed S. Kamara, police killed 19-year-old in Lofa police station yesterday night. Mohammed S. Kamara, when you read things, just take your time how you write so we can read it legibly. Police killed 19-year-old in Lofa police station yesterday night. They killed him and put rope around his neck. The guy I saw, and I was talking to Colma Quay and the other guy from there. I saw rope on his neck though, and I saw bruises on his skin. It's like they use some strong and instrument to pluck his body, and that's the guy who announced that he saw these two guys killing the woman on New Year Day. So he was a whistleblower. He has brought his message to the community. He told them, and while they arrested him and put him in jail, they also arrested the guys who he alleged that were the killers. So they put 3 of them in the same cell. But there are some level-headed people who said, no, we can't do this because this man is a whistleblower. You can't put in the same cell with these people who allegedly killed. So they removed him from the cell and took him to another cell somewhere else. But to our greatest surprise, the next day, his lifeless body was seen with bruises all his body, and he was seen hanging on a piece of rope. So it's not established yet, Mr. Mohammed S. Kamara, as to who killed him or whether he committed any suicide. But yeah, we can't just jump into conclusion that way. Let me say welcome to you, Mr. Winston Logan. Good afternoon, Jala Greyfield. I'm following you from Old Road, Gaytown. Winston Logan, long time, my brother. And how is the family there? How is the family, Winston Logan? He said, good afternoon again. I'm following. Okay. Thank you for following us. Let me go back. I'll take my exit very shortly because time is not our friend. This is the song that takes me home always. And crowned by my theme song. This one is called Stroking. It's by Clarence Carter. Winston looking at his the family there. Hi, it's Winifred Toby.
Just before breakfast. While you watch the late show. Have you ever made love on a couch?
I'm not taking calls again.
One time I made love on the backseat of a car, and the police came and shined his light on me, and I said, "Smoking." I be smoking. I
Winston Logan and the rest of you guys arguing under the post about invitation that's sent to whom and why. I can't say all, but what I've seen on Facebook, yesterday I listened to a show on the radio. It's a midnight show. There were panelists talking about Mr. Kofa was giving invitation. But what I got to know is that Kofa was giving invitation earlier by the inaugural committee in Ghana to attend the inauguration of Mahama as a legitimate speaker of the House of Representatives. Based on that invitation, he moved to Ghana to attend that program. Later, another invitation was sent to Mr. Kuhn to attend the same program. But what I listened to from one of the supporters of the government, Mr. Stanton Weatherspoon, he is quoted as saying, the president of the country, Ambassador Joseph Nyimon Boakai, called the Ghanaian people, the president-elect, and everybody around, the political people, to have them send another invitation to Mr. Kuhn. That's the reason why he went to the program. But earlier, it was reported that Kofa was given an invitation to attend the ceremony. And that was the reason why he left for Ghana. But in my mind, if Kofa was not given invitation, what would we have gone to do in Ghana? It means the Ghanaian will not recognize you. Why should I go to a place where nobody recognizes me? He would have gone there in my own mind. At the Capitol building, Mr. Boakai had gone there to see the destruction that was done on the Capitol building. He was flanked by Kuhn, the two Kuhns, the vice president, and the other Kuhn, the crew Kuhn and the global Kuhn. One is spelled K-O-U-N-G, that one is the vice president. The other one is K-O-N, the speaker now from the majority side. So he was there, and then the president was sitting by the two Kuhns. So if in my mind he was not giving invitation, he wouldn't have gone to Ghana, but maybe while he was on his way, they must send another invitation to Kuhn. But to be very frank, I saw video footages around, where Kuhn is being recognized by the protocol guy, I think the Speaker of Ghana Parliament, right? He recognized Kuhn as the Speaker of the House in Liberia, amongst other speakers from Africa. So yes, the Spoon Talk Show host, who is a supporter of this government, Mr. Stanton Weatherspoon, said on the show yesterday that because the invitation was extended to Kuhn, to how you call him, Funati Kofa, then the president of Liberia made an intervention and asking the Ghanaians to send another invitation for Nangbe Kuhn. That's what happened. And it's a government diplomacy. So if the president asks his he asked his counterpart that an invitation be sent to one of his colleagues who is a speaker that he had recognized in Liberia, obviously, they will give invitation. That's why I know,
Before breakfast. Late show. Have you ever made love on a couch? Well, I'm asking this. Have you ever made love on the backseat of a car? I remember one time I made love on the backseat of a car, and the police came and shined his light on me, and I said, I'm smoking. I be smoking. Smoking. Let me ask you something. How long has it been since you made love? I mean, smoking. When you start making love, you make it hard, soft, short, I be smoking. Stroking. Start making love to my woman. I don't stop until
Thanks for watching and listening. Please share the video so that others can participate in the discussion thereafter. Well, after I shall left the studio, the guys with the cash giveaway will come and do their draw. It's been a fantastic time here. Now the nations have the J. My name is Emmanuel Jala Grayfield. Remember Jala Grayfield chapter 1 verse 1. Let's talk and talk and talk and never shall we fight. Better say coming yale one took off. It means a drop, you know. It is the last palm to see on the head of the cat. It is only the stupid rat that plays around. A very stupid rat. It means a drop of a Kenya. Small boy cannot do it. Only big man. When the dry season day, the small boy toes on his head. The sun ray hits it. He cries for his mother. When the rainy season time, when you put a dry paper Kenya on your head, and reinforcing it, it trails down into your eye and makes you blind. Dry paper Kenya is my name. Small boy cannot do it. Only big people. You call me Kaluvarala. Snake can laugh. Kaluvarala, snake can laugh. Have you ever seen a snake laugh before? It never laughs. Once it laughs, it wants to bite. Man, people from Zewa Damantan call me a Zobo woman. I'm the grandson of a warrior. Have a good day. I'll see you when you see me again. Thanks for your listening, Ro. Have a good day.
Your birthday, I prophesy, it come to your life.